Welcome back to Fox 11. Time to get our check-in with Dr. Ernst von Schwarz on COVID, everything, especially vaccinations right now, and the hesitancy that we are seeing. And he joins us live this morning. Dr. Ernst von Schwarz, thanks for being here again. Always good to see you. What are you seeing right now with vaccines? They seem to be working in California.
I agree with you, Joey. Thanks for having me on. So in the U.S., more than 30% are fully vaccinated now. I think Israel is a leader with 55% fully vaccinated now. And I think that's the reason why we are relatively in a good shape right now. Our numbers are good compared to the rest of the world. You know, since 9 weeks, consecutive weeks, the numbers worldwide actually are going up, but ours are going down, fortunately.
What should people know about before getting vaccinated and then after getting vaccinated? We're still seeing some cases popping up of people getting COVID, right? Although they're small numbers.
Very small numbers. If you look at the initial Pfizer study, 0.48% of those getting the vaccines did get COVID. Most of those heal out without any problems, more than 95%, really no problems. But keep in mind, the vaccines do not provide a 100% protection. In 60 to 95%, as per the individual vaccine type, the vaccine does prevent severe disease, hospitalization, and death. And that's, of course, our goal.
Sure, and protecting the most vulnerable is probably the biggest thing these vaccines are doing. I guess what's the next thing with hesitancy? People are, Johnson & Johnson's back on. We're giving it out up here in Santa Barbara County once again. San Luis Obispo's doing it too. What are you hearing with this? Are people more hesitant than ever to get a shot just because of that pause that may have scared them for a moment?
No doubt. Plus the fact that in the news that some people died even after getting the vaccine. Again, these are very tiny numbers, but still there's a lot of people right now who don't want to get the vaccine because of the potential side effects and because they think, oh, well, even if I get it, I might get the disease or even can die of it. But keep in mind, the only way to eliminate the disease is to get the vaccination. There's no other way. And the only way to prevent potential death and hospitalization is getting the vaccination. There's no other ways. And the vaccine side effects are less dangerous than getting COVID.
Yeah, that's a good point to really hammer down on. What about travel right now? Once you get fully vaccinated, I guess the positive is you can do more things, right? Where do we stand on travel?
Well, we just heard that Europe opened up. Basically, if you have proof of being fully vaccinated, then you can travel to Europe starting this summer. And the European Commission actually has issued a certification for vaccination. So if you want to go to mass gatherings, to concerts, to conferences, for example, you have to show proof of vaccination. We are not there yet in the U.S. We really haven't mandated that, but I'm sure some degree of proof of vaccination will come if you want to join larger meetings, no doubt.
Let's finish with what's kind of going on in India right now and how that could impact the United States going forward if it doesn't get under control. They had really been spared from the worst of it, it seemed like, but now it is the hot spot in the world. What's happening in India?
Well, obviously, as of today, they had 380,000 newly diagnosed cases. That's unbelievable. And that every day we hear higher numbers. And keep in mind, India produces most of the vaccines in the world. They exported them everywhere. Wow. And now they have to import vaccines from Russia. The Sputnik V, for example, type is coming from Russia to India now. And their vaccine rate is less than 3% right now. So they're way behind. And I think that's the biggest issue.
Yeah, and just the images out of India with the mass crematoriums are heartbreaking. Dr. Ernst von Schwarz, thanks for joining us. We always appreciate your time getting the very latest on the coronavirus here on Fox 11.
Thank you, Joe.